Right then, everybody, we've just arrived at Bakersfield Hall Hotel, and the show has just started.
We haven't been. This is our first year, to be honest, as a club. So we thought we'd give it a go.
Yeah, I'm live streaming the event. I am.
Sorry. Oh well. It's not far, you know, to make more to come up as well.
Yeah. And it's just
Maybe attract a lot of people next year.
I wish they did like Sunday dinners, because it's a lovely drive, isn't it? You know, expect the party.
some people so into the way, so underneath.
Is it easier to come out here then, or is it?
Yes,
Wait, some way, is it? Oh, right, yeah. Oh,
There's a festival
goodness.
on here most weeks, like a music festival. Yeah, it's not advertised locally, but down in London, you drive past, you're like,
No way.
honest to God, it's nuts. So it should be advertised.
So everybody, we're now on site at Hay-on-Wye. Yeah, I know the show's starting, but I did hear it on the tannoy. But sadly, we literally pulled up 2 minutes ago, so I'm not going to run down there. But I'm hoping you can understand that, viewers. Let's see if we can share it on this actually. So I have got my big pole, everybody. Oh yeah, that's good to see.
We got seats.
I mean, they did say on the advertisement they had to downgrade it because of space or something.
I'll go by here because of the ground.
So we are here, buddy. We're at Hay-on-Wye Clyro Court. Oh, have you got your phone on you? Right. Well, don't go too far the way then. So I'm trying to find the arena. I did hear something on the tannoy, so let's see if I can see if I can make the first show. Although there's no food courts here. Well, ice cream. There's an ice cream truck here. There's no burger stalls here though. Quite unusual, isn't it? So yeah, I thought I'd come down and have live stream this event, viewers, to give Hay-on-Wye that extra publicity. Because sorry, because they don't really have events like this, do they? Really, they do every year, but I don't think any videographers have been here. So just trying to work my way around it, really, because I'm not sure where this arena is, so I'm just trying to get my bearings a little bit. So yeah, I'm just having a bit of a walk around for the time being, viewers. I'll go up close to the vehicles as you'll see me do. Yeah, it's my first time here. can't go this way, I don't think. As far as I'm aware. That's all blocked off. Unless they want to keep those vehicles out of the public eye. I mean, I don't know personally. It's very odd though, isn't it? Unless there's a way in that way, I guess. See, I don't know everybody. Like I said, I don't know where the main show is happening. Unless they like the little tractors that people can go on. They look bad, don't they? So obviously you can't go through that, the bottom way, you got to go through that way. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention because there's a lot of people paying attention into those vehicles. Oh, there's one good. Get confused everybody when people do point at me. I thought they might be want to talk with me. Yeah, so we got the tractors pulling up this way then, so I don't know where the main arena is. This is where I'm confused at, but I'll catch them like this though. So they must be coming in now then, viewers, and going to their designated area.
Right, you head across there, there's 2 fluorescent jackets showing everywhere in the park, okay?
So yeah, just on a little browse. I don't know where. There's another ticking area, I don't know. We'll get a bit closer. That's the control units. That's where the audio is coming from, everybody. But like I said, I don't know where it's all happening from, if that makes sense. So I don't need to go any further than that, really. Don't know what that is. But yeah, I'm a bit stumped, viewers. Like I said, I'm hearing commentary on the microphones, but I'm not sure where the action is taking place. I'll probably find it soon though, because it's not that big site really, but...
Go ahead.
Can you have been in any some of those things? I think so. You've done a vision that you can battle, didn't you? I thought you were on a little far.
So you got all those vehicles by here. So standard really, like familiar with our familiar events where we covered this type of stuff before, but it's just in a smaller ground. It's all burning now though, I know that.
and we're apparently very, very lucky to have this white Scout car 1943. We're very, very lucky to have it. Apparently it's one of it's lucky to be here, to be honest with you. So we've got the White Motor Company built this and the British variant signals. And then we've also got the TF Dodge, a weapon carrier, general purpose truck built in 1942. And this has come all the way from London today, used by both Allied forces during the war. Then it passed on to the Norwegian Army to build up NATO forces.
So yeah, we'll go closer really to these machineries. But I'm curious just to know where the main stage part is happening. I still haven't found that out yet. Maybe they're doing commentary for the time being.
Manufactured on the 27th of July 1945 and Ford walk on up, we've got Michael and Carol Burgess, we've got a wonderful display.
Any Massey Ferguson tractors there? I can't see any diesel.
Wonderful display here by Michael Carol Burgess. And then Selwyn Thomas, and a collection of old tools, as he calls his granddad's tools, but a collection of old tools, yeah. And we got Mike Davis from Hunter House tiring a wheel at 2 p.m. and he will be lighting up the fire at 1:30 about tiring a wheel. It's a great little display from Mike Davis there. And that will be at 2 p.m. and he will be lighting the fire at 1:30 to doing that display, and throughout the rest of the day he will be making hurdles out of chestnuts, a chestnut hurdle making. That's Mike Davis. And this is just on up from the marquee. So go and see there at about 1:30 he'll be lighting the fire. At 2 p.m. he will be doing a display of tiring a woodland wheel.
Well, where are you? Well, you know where the main gate were, where the seating you saw? I'm literally by that now as soon as we walked in. Right, well, find me then.
Right in front of me, I think it
What?
could be Mr. Davis. We've got a harvesting display.
Sorry, but it's
The whole caboose.
silver
and
car
that
was a
will
door
be
lean from back to the
running
front.
throughout the day.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Got a Massey Ferguson 165, is it? A New Holland 376. The old International with the Perry loader. And then we've got the old Dexter with the hay bob. And then we've got the combine, New Holland combine. So there will be throughout the day a display of baling.
So yeah, just trying to find Nick a sec, viewers, just to make sure that everyone's alright. So that I know where she is, so then I can, you know, explore the perimeter by myself.
So Elwin Davis, if you're
Good
on
on split from
the
your team, isn't it, really?
showfield, Elwin, I expect he's going around and looking at all the tractors that he used to have, but Elwin is in charge of the display. But if Elwin Davis could make his way back to the display, it's a harvesting.
I don't know where this main arena is. I've tried, I've looked around the entire site. I can do a commentary, I don't know where the show is.
The show's up there, with the green trees up.
Oh, that's where it's starting
Yeah.
from, is it? Never.
They do.
I didn't even think the main arena was there.
Yeah.
It was annoying me really. I heard all the commentary. I didn't know where I was supposed to be. So apparently, but he just said, you know, it's the main arena. And I suppose that would make sense.
This is the arena.
Yeah, so if you say it by here at all times, I know where you are then, don't I?
Right.
If you could.
Right. So you try that goes by you for 5 minutes.
Right, but there.
Yeah.
Well, don't go any further then.
It's interesting.
Not it's good not to split up from your team, you know.
I know, but I was looking for you.
That's what I'm saying, just going on the split up.
That's why I saw this now. This is good. You
Huh?
know those trees, the between the trees.
Yeah.
It's like horse riders and they went up there. It's like 4 of them. Riding
Sorry,
their
this is,
horses up there.
Never.
Yeah.
I'll look
I've
at it
just
now.
been walking around and having a look at what's going on. So we got obviously Marion and Lynn, our medical team. We've got Mike Jones there.
So I'll have a look around
He's
at
a
the top of
speedway
it,
and
and
grass track.
I'll be around a bit top of
He
there.
used to go and used to have grass tracks up at Woodstock, and used to have Broadley, used to go down to Broadley.
So yeah, what does everyone make of Hay-on-Wye for now then, viewers?
He's just a sparrowman, and he's got some lovely Golden Speedway, which is 1980, and then we got an antique grass tracker. I think that was 1982, and then we got a Jawa Speedway bike, and that was I think about 1980. And then we got Terry Brown, who's come all the way from Cumbrian, and a selection of Honda C 90s, various models from the 60s and 70s. He's come from Cumbrian. I used to do a bit of mechanicking and washing a few bikes down at the old South Wales Motorcycle Centre in Newport when it was there with Mr. Pete Hansel. So I don't know if Terry knows him, but used to be South Wales Super motorbikes. So I've had a model C90 myself, to be honest with you. Used to go like stick, to be honest with you. But Terry Brown there's got a selection of Honda C90s from the 60s and 70s. And then we got Dan Forty from Clyro. He's got his 1974 Norton Commando and a 1979 Triumph. It's a T140, I think. That is Bonneville. Nice little bikes there, to be honest with you. And I haven't seen it, but I know what the motocross bikes there is. Rob Hughes from Irwood. He's got one of the biggest collections of CCM. And if you, many years ago, like again, I used to follow the motocross. Used to be John Banks, I think, was the works rider. The likes of Vicky Sword and stuff like that, John Banks, back in the day. It's one of the biggest CCM collections, I would say, in the country. And that's Rob Hughes, and great to see his selection of motocross. And Rob used to be a motocross rider himself. Then we got Popeye Gutuski from Hereford. He's got a hydraulic sack trucks. And then they've got apparently Paul Jones has got a Petta Junior. It's an early 1920 1.5 horsepower. And they used to call it the Little Pell. But they don't call it the Little Petta. Little Petta for long, because Little Petta in France means a little fart. So that wasn't very good for the branding. So they changed the name. And then I was talking to some gentlemen. We've got a Weston Hornsby AP6 and 1929. It's along the front, sort of going on from the medical centre. So 6 horsepower paraffin fueled. Now this was used by Tom up at Briley to drive the saw bench. It was just a chance conversation that Tom Henderson revealed this engine was available to purchase. And they purchased this in 2010. Tom had used it since the 1950s. So we're thinking about the value of £12,000 for that Weston Hornsby.
So we got military vehicles here, viewers, as well. Which we covered in our events before.
A little ploughing demonstration which is going to go on throughout the day. So they're ploughing with garden tractors. So they've got a wheel horse, 16 horsepower. They've got a single furrow plough on. They've got a Marshall 184 and a bowling. It's a little gardening, horticultural display, and they'll be ploughing, working the ground down over there. So that's Lewis Vaughan and Aaron Little at the moment. And then we got the big steam engines.
How did you set that? No milk for me. Take one sandwich, I'll just grab it there.
Yeah, they're nice vehicles to look at. So you got a white Scout car, that is, and the M381 Scout car. There's the white Scout car in British Commonwealth service, was an American armoured car, which was between 1940 and 1944. That's cool history, isn't it? And those pictures there as well. Let's see what's on the other side of it. This is a Phantom GHQ Liaison Regiment. Was a special reconnaissance unit established during the Second World War to gain detailed battlefield reconnaissance of Allied positions. Some of them can read that, okay. Yes, because I've seen all that pictures and imagery. See what we can see inside there now. You got the steering wheel on the seats there. I don't think anything else is visible, is it?
David Aaron Davis, I think he's stuck in traffic. It's a couple of this is empty, so we will be, once we get Aaron onto the site, we will start off with a display of harvesting. So basically it's harvesting will be with the New Holland combine, and then it will be baled up with a Massey 165 and New Holland 376, and then we'll stack the bales. It'll be rolled up by over the.
So that's a 1942 Dodge, that is.
A little Fordson with a hay bob on the back, and then it'll be rolled up and it'll be baled, and then it'll be stacked, and then it'll be loaded onto the trailer with the international, I think like a 434.
Pretty sure I've seen A.I. Murray in one of those Scouts cars on the road to Berlin. I haven't, I don't know, diesel.
Bale bump, little small barrels, but unfortunately we've moved on now to big round barrels, and we've even got big square barrels. So there will be demonstrations throughout the day. We'll tractor pulling over the far side. I will go out and have a look at that shortly, but there is a tractor pulling which will be going on throughout the day, so plenty to look at. Over 70 tractors, well over 70 tractors I believe. We've got every make possible. We've got the John Deere's, Internationals, the Fords, the Masseys, the David Browns, Marshall, Fordson. We've got a Mercedes Unimog, we've got a Belarus, got some Zetas, got some Canties, and 2 tractors by the Land Girls Tea Tent. There's 2 standard Fordsons, and these were actually used by the Land Girls in the World War. So over in the steam engines, we've got a big engine there, which is a Russian Fowler. It was ordered by the Russian army to haul the big guns for the 1917 revolution, but it never went to Russia, because obviously the revolution ended. It never went to Russia, and subsequently ended up in Kent, and it was baling hay for horses on the front of the World War I, and it was the hay was the second largest tonnage moved in World War I, after armaments and bombs and stuff like that. Armaments were the biggest. And then the saw bench is going to be displayed. We've got a saw bench which is a 4-foot diameter blade.
Just trying to see if we can get a picture with the vehicle.
Rack bench, and that was for making pit props for Welsh coal. So that's the saw bench. And they've got a Matador, which is an ex-World War II army lorry, and that was to addition to timber and winch and haul sawn logs. So that is the Matador, and that was to carry timber and winch and lift sawn
Sorry, see
logs.
properly
So
with the sunlight, you see, they've got a big camera on them.
engines.
I think that'll do it, I think. Maybe try once more now where it's not so low, so light by ear, I think. Just last time. Well, for now anyway. It's harder to see it though, isn't it? There you go, that'll do. Let's go back onto the vehicles. Back camera. So everybody, it took me a while there, just want to make sure I got the good angle. But so the low sunlight made it incredibly challenging.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a good train station.
Yeah.
Which was in that little peephole there. If there's anything in there? No. So yeah, I think that's about the machinery, I guess. Have I missed anything? Maybe I'll look at it again from this perspective.
Modern machine gun.
On the back.
Aiming at that, which was supposedly the wings of at the beginning of the war. They put 100 rounds in it. And he said, right, fire it, aim it.
The back of the vehicle's in.
So we have the teas and coffees are going well.
Ah, so we do have teas and coffees now, viewers.
Two old
I was wondering if they
Ford tractors alongside the Land Army Tea, Coffee and Club. They were actually used by the land girls in the river. And John and Pauline Williams there have got their stand up by the Fortune tractors. They're selling a tombola stand for the British Legion. And we've got the army display. Very lucky to have a couple of them vehicles. And I was just looking at the old speedway, and I was remembering the old, I think it was Ivan Major, Simon Brigg, were classic renderings in the speedway and the grass track. The old Jawas and Antigs and Webbs. Some great machines.
It's good that they have got tea and coffee. But how about some hot dogs? I don't know about the hot dogs.
Teas and coffees, you can get
I've seen an ice cream truck.
sandwiches in the by the benches.
Oh, so they got bacon baps. So that's all undercover there, so we're not allowed in those areas, I don't think. Land Army, tea and coffee and cake. Oh, so you can go in that a little bit then, I guess. I think, anyway. They say all welcome, didn't it? But nice in the shelter though. Definitely open that up. Pretty sure that one of them said, oh, our president patrons only. So and you can go in that area. Right then, so just going to look now at the motorcycles by here. And we'll have a deep dive then in the cars. Here in Hay-on-Wye.
Very, very comfortably. Reading your book. Have you got a vehicle here today, sir? Is there a vehicle? Right behind you? What is it? I've disturbed you with your cup of tea. So which is yours? Is yours the probe?
Yes, it is, yeah.
And when have you picked this up from? And have you done all the work? Because I tell you what, it looks in pristine condition.
Well, thank you. I bought it in 2014, but I bought one of the originals in 1994.
Hello.
I had it for 14 years. It was a super.
Sorry.
It did 285,000 miles, which I think was a
So it's
record
from this
for the
view then.
UK. It was effectively in my.
Look at all the signs, right? The British flag on them, look.
It popped out somewhere. But yeah, it's a great car to drive. It still looks good, 30 years old, and I love it.
Let's even get all three of them in shot.
He was talking about his wife then. No, he's talking about what a beautiful 249,000 in the original. A Ford Pro. Looks interesting.
That's good, isn't it?
Where have you come
Victor?
from today, sir?
From Stroud in Gloucestershire.
Maybe again from this sort of angle.
So, life's journey on the way back this evening. Enjoy. That is lovely. It's a beautiful car.
Yeah, I do like the designs on them, not specifically. The tyres as well, that's definitely like the
You're looking
same.
at all these cars, and I can remember I had a few in my time, and you just think we scrapped them. I wrote a few off.
Nice,
If I
very
had
nice.
them,
Nice size.
they'd be worth an absolute fortune.
Well then, let's have a look then.
We got another Triumph. 2 litre. What's this one?
So I had a little walk around the side, but I'm familiar with the layout a little bit,
Triumph.
but not 100%.
That's the problem.
But I know enough to navigate
Navigate
through.
Right, anybody want to say anything about your cars, guys? Go on. What is it, sir?
The R7.
Where did you get it from?
Down in Sussex. Well, 8 years ago. Bought it all restored.
Did you restore it yourself or did you?
All done. All.
What's value in this now, I don't know what that.
Well, nobody said anything.
All probably don't know about that.
Literally was in the arena then.
Going up in value all the time. Yeah, brilliant.
Well, I say now though, didn't see no entry.
Let's look back. The one down there. You want to tell us a little bit of that, man?
They're my little Walden.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
see
as
what's
we
my
do
size
the
then.
interpreter, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, look, what a cheeky sod he is.
Well, I've owned it for about 10 years. I've got it from Kincham in Bristol. That's brilliant.
So you enjoy it? Excellent. I wonder this man with his hat on, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful hat. You're a big Triumph fan by the looks of it. What have you got there, sir?
The 4A behind us. The 4A behind it. There.
Well, I haven't got a clue, have I? That's why I'm asking you. So can you tell us a bit about this vehicle, young man?
Well, it's one previous owner. I've had it
1965.
27 years. Did it up years and years ago and just use it regularly. Wrote a book on it.
Where's the book?
On the dashboard.
Right, we've got a book, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have a look at the book.
Yeah, probably get closer now.
A Practical Guide to Triumph Ownership. Is that you? By B.J. Littlewood. Is that you, sir? Wow, it's a lovely book. How many pages? wrote it, ladies and gentlemen, but he doesn't know how many pages. But here you are. It is a practical guide to triumph ownership by DJ Littlewood. So if you're looking to purchase one of these, he's the man to go to. Have a good one, boys.
I am a Honda 17, CD17. Oh, a brilliant motorbike. They run at the British press at the time.
Andrew Meredith is just playing.
They were so reliable.
Don't press the clutch. Don't press the clutch.
I still got two of the earlier ones.
Andrew, come on. Tell us some of the race courses that your hill climbs you've been doing on this one.
The red
Prescott,
blue one.
Chelsea Wells, Lowton
We
Park,
got a blue one there. What's his name with the car there?
So the Honda services.
Oh, should
What speed were you doing around Le Mans?
about 120 down.
They were just Honda in
120. Right, young man, give it a rev.
That's why.
Go on, give it a little bit of a rev. Go on, give it a little bit of a rev. Come on, this is a Porsche. Don't put your foot in the clutch! Jesus Christ, I thought he was taking off. Wow. 120 down Le Mans, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew in his Porsche. What?
Looks like we're not going to hop it over there because they're not doing anything with the cars yet. They're just firing
£20
out.
of fuel. So we just used £20 of fuel. That's £20, sir. So he's going to give it to Andrew. He's going to give the £20. Andrew, we could sell that. So as you can see, classic Le Mans track lap 2012, 2014, 2016. Andrew, what do you reckon it's worth now, mate? Can't say. Just in case it gets nicked off. There are only 3 left in the country, ladies and gentlemen, of this particular model. KTM
Wow,
9W.
1926.
It's kept under lock and key. What do you reckon?
Wow.
Andrew said he would take 25,000 for it. 25, Darren? 25,000. Wow. So ST Davis. Well, we are, if anybody else wants to start their cars up, we can go for it, guys. And just have a little bit of a rev out. What about some of these, where's ST Davis? Put that good. Right here? Do you know where it started? If anybody else wants to start their cars in the Classic and just give it a little bit of a rip, I've got Mr. Ferguson here. It's Philip.
So that was built in 1976, the engine. Let's see if we can go over here. Take a view then from the front. Well, not from the front, the back, but you know what I mean.
So if anybody else wants to start up their Classic cars and have a bit of a burnout, because that's what the kids love.
He couldn't finish it off, so
I don't know if DJ Little wants to start up his car. I'm sure he'll tell you how to
he's
start
got
it.
15 of these,
It's in the book.
bits, got 15 frames.
He's got
He found me this and got hold of me. I said, look, there's a guy who's offered me this bike, it's complete little knot, and almost complete.
a lot of HT.
My son got a speed
This is
So yeah, I went down.
The handles on them, everybody, they're different look, as you look at them.
when it started up.
The handles are so different on them.
Oh, we're going to fire up a couple Fiat Spiders. Just to see and whether it comes. We're going to try up a couple of Fiat up the top of.
So they're the steam engines we saw ages ago. Same similar way of doing it. How it works. Well, come here though, everybody. It's a bike to the far back here, look.
Jaguar for practice manufactured.
It's like a penny farthing.
Spitfires, ladies and gentlemen. Right up the top end, so there then, young lads. Look out, we got a display coming through. We've got a couple of displays coming through. The red arrows. They're coming through in a formation. They're out of the What's the Dambusters music? Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a couple of footprints. Go on.
Yeah, so those bikes are really interesting to see.
Four. And then we got some fierce. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Hold on. We got another one.
Yeah, really interesting those.
We're the young lads. Timbello. Wow. Just tell us a little bit about this.
Now we're onto the cars now, viewers.
Tell us about it.
It's a Fiat Spider 1976, imported from America, and
So you got another one underneath there, viewers, if you want to go to that one, look.
emission stuff stripped off it and twin carbs put on it.
Do you remember that beast on the track?
D6.
10 hammers?
4-cylinder.
Do you
Yeah.
remember this thing?
Straight 4 with a twin head over cut.
So we're going to look at all the cars like this, viewers, and then we're going to look around the entire vehicles now, because at the start I was doing my perimeter around the area, and then after that then we're going to look inside all of them one by one then,
And the previous owner had
as we have
so
done
much of it, but
in our
hadn't
previous
finished
shows.
it as an unfinished project, so I completed it and got it back on the road. And
So you're just going to have a look at it from this perspective,
And enjoyed every moment by the looks of it, with a smile on your face.
and then we're going to deep dive in every one then.
Fantastic with this sort of weather. And you can be out every day. What is your name, sir? Roger, where are you from, Ross? Oh, you haven't come far, ladies and gentlemen, you can hear this one. Beautiful sounding. I think as nice as yours, Ant. Very lovely. I tell you what, in terms of a convertible, you couldn't wish for better weather, could you? You could be out every day. This is the demonstration gun. We're going down the Dambusters. We're going dancing over. Right, do you think we can get any more of these vehicles? Have we got anybody who'd like to start up some more Lost in Healing? The MG? I don't know.
I think it was that t-shirt as well, actually.
Who's the owner of this one? Directing.
So we're going to start really from here now, we're going to work our way downwards. So I'm going to start with this car.
Four solar as well.
The window ain't open on there, I thought it was then.
Jaguar, 1970 Jaguar E-Type. Cool. Look at that. That's a nice sound, that.
See, I don't think everybody they got a main arena. I think they go into the drivers and talk to them about it. That's what I'm under the impression of, I won't lie. But I am keeping an eye on everything, so if I do see any action, I'll be quick to go over there.
2.2. How much to part with it? How much to part with it? 45 grand. Andrew? I can do the 5. Where are you from, sir? Abergavenny. Thank you for that. The E-Type Jag is for sale. It's just 45 grand. Anybody else want to have a starter? Where's our display team, bro? We're going to get the Golf GTI. The Golf GTI. We're going to have some.
Yeah, exactly.
We should get them all started at say 2 o'clock, just get them all started, and we'll try and do. We'll go for a time, because this young lad who wants to start them up, we'll try and get a time, and we'll get all the cars into the car and start it up. We'll rev out.
So there you go, there's a QR code there, viewers. So make sure you support them there. That I think it's their Facebook pages. Give them a check anyway.
Barbara, you can see what we do with the microphone. Oh, look, the boys are coming again. Hold on, go on.
So that's a 1967, that one is. Isn't it? Yeah, I get. That's a good point there, Diesel. That one,
Well, if it's against Trump, that's fake. Well, let's talk about the weather. That's more reliable. The weather. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
This
Good idea.
began life as a standard GTI 8-valve finished in tornado red with wood-door interior. There will be many owners across the country from Oxfordshire to Norfolk, one of whom sourced the DBS R8 alloy. The car sits on this today. After about 2016-17 or 7 years of the car being on and off the road, with limited history, this time this car was swapped with the original DB 8-valve engine to a 16-valve setup L2 gearbox from someone who clearly had a degree in budget things together. I went to Liverpool in September 24, and as a last-minute Facebook marketplace deal, and brought it up to Northwest Herefordshire. In the time since, when you get funds out, I've been dealing with all the missed maintenance and budget and decommissioning that comes with getting the car properly back on the road after it's had a long time off. Alongside modifications to my super taste, a rolling restaurant, if you will. This includes, but it is limited.
Is the other window open, I wonder? I don't think there is.
So we'll try and get everybody in their cars.
Oh, the video, I'll do it from this angle here, look. I guess. Another one. That'd be good, but trying to get some seating in there, look. I think that should be fine. I hope, anyway. What's our sound? It's the Tannoy diesel.
So this is the morning story. Wow. What a beautiful. Who's you got this?
1990 they had that car there. Everybody overheard that person saying that.
Look at that interior. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. But this is beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look out. Well, you have to go on, give it to us. Boys, because I think that's got it at the moment. Lovely. tell us just a little bit about it?
That is a 5-litre Chevy. What's that? 300 horsepower.
So what that one is, 1989.
Driving through Mercedes gearbox, and I think it's got a lock diff because it does take some turning. Raced in the late 70s to the early 90s by local legend Ken Hammond. Always running a C1111, we'll see it all the lights, and Rob's here, his son. If you want to know more about it, he's got a folder with all the pictures, and there's something with it on his roof.
Just trying to see, but like I said, the headrest is weird on this one, so I'm not going to see all that much.
So the great Ken Hammond, I can remember you, Dad. See? You think I remember you, Dad. Thank you for that, that was brilliant. So the Aussie Grass Class 10 owned by the great Ken Hammond, the Rolls Royce number C1111. The C standing for Company Autograss Club. Built in the late 70s and last raced in 1993 when it rolled at Bradford Autograss Track in Hanbury. Powered by a Chevy 327 V8 producing over 300 horsepower, which is then transmitted through an alloy adapter plate to a Mercedes gearbox and a lock differential. So we're very grateful for Helena
See the back of it there?
allowing us to rev that shit out of that vehicle. Thank you. But we will try and get everybody back in the cars on it. What time do you reckon? I had a car like this as well. Only 4 of these left on the road. I know the
1983 that is.
Only 4. Only 4 of these left on the road.
Still going the other way.
UK. What a beautiful job that's been done on the old Rover. Dad used to have one of these as well, didn't he? 216. Only 4 left here. That's got a hook on it as well. What a wonderful, wonderful thing. How many miles has it done, young man? 74,000. God, that's nothing, is it? Being well looked after. And you drive it all every day?
Hopefully everyone can see inside there then, if I do it more from here like a little bit.
This is yours. Beautiful. Is it yours? Front. Where are you from then? Talbot. Thank you for bringing it. You're beautiful. Beautiful vehicle. The car looks nice as well. This is the thing about it. If you look at all the classic
that's the best I can do there.
they're all built in Britain. And now, not one. But beautiful. Beautiful vehicle. Well Rover. Well looked after, isn't it? Beautiful vehicle. Well restored. 74,000. That's nothing, isn't it? Huh? They're beautiful. I had quite a few of them, the old 216s, 416s. They were a good vehicle, weren't they? 37 years old. Doesn't look like a day over. Brand new. Beautifully restored. No rust whatsoever. That's British built here, ladies and gentlemen. Quality all the way. Thank you for bringing it all the way from Port Talbot. Thank you.
1963.
Yeah. We're gonna have the KO commentary this special now, ladies and gentlemen. Conceived by the late Keith Lane, F1 and Lotus engineer, purchased April 2025 as a part-built project, developed and built 2025-6. Technical due. Engine is a 1938 Commodore type and motionless 998cc. Gearbox is an Austin 7.3-speed. 0 to 60. Not ideal.
I'm allowed to. I just don't know if it's too fragile to open the door. I don't want to take the responsibility.
Circle, terrible.
Especially when it's a classic like that.
Sounds good. Sounds fantastic. That's what it's all about. So we're going to start up this young Carla. Oh, go on. The old KL Coventry Victor Special. Future next
Nice,
step
isn't it?
is to improve the brakes, improve the steering, and hopefully get it for a DVA.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you very much.
You might need that before you go. Go on, give it a bit of a rev. Go on, son. Go on. That's it. To be honest, it sounds better than that GTI Golf. So we got the old, we got the Sunbeam 1926, Sunbeam 1929 model, the Triumph. Where's Rob Hughes? Where's Rob Hughes? We'll get the CCM. Rob Hughes. Where's Rob Hughes? Rob Hughes? Where's Rob? We'd like to start up his motocrosser. CCM, the works rider. I remember John Banks used to be a works CCM rider. What have we got here? Joey Church.
Sounds like you've got a Sunbeam on 1929. Remain stage according to the guy in the tannoy. Potentially there, diesel, yeah.
Rob Hughes. He's coming. So Rob would have one of the biggest CCM collections in the country. We used to ride big, Rob was a good rider. Which one makes the most noise, Rob? Which one's electric start? Which one makes the most noise? Go on, start it up. Can you start it up first? You can give Rob Hughes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give him 10 minutes just to get it started. But I tell you what, it is a thumper. Absolute thumper. I've just been handed, we got a Mid Wales Classic Bike Show, and that will be on Sunday, October the 4th, 10 o'clock to 16 o'clock up at the Village Hall in Pantador near Raider, Paris. So best in show, best in show. Are we? Go on, give it a little bit more run.
So where are you?
Pass the noise test now up at Enduro GP Wales.
Is that where the benches were? Right, well, if you're not there then, stand where I told you earlier on then, so otherwise I'll lead you to that.
Used to be that bike then. Was that? Who used to ride that one?
Yeah, well, on those seats I told you earlier on. Right, okay. I was just finishing the first row of cars out, and I thought you was gone for some time, I just didn't know where you were.
73? Your first year of production?
Yeah, I'm doing the cars at the moment. I just thought I'd do a quick phone call just to check. No, that's not bad then. Right, well, I'm on the first line of cars. I nearly finished them then, and I'll be on the second line then.
77? PSA engine, built in Bolton. Last of the British built motocross bikes.
That's not British.
91, still built in Bolton.
Carter. Nice one, that. Lots of people there though, I couldn't get any closer to it.
Aluminium bonded press. Formula 1 technology. One of 18 ever made. And Joel still rides that bike today, you said. And the one in the classics. So when are you talking? John Banks? John Banks will have the one he's just started up. Kerry Lees.
So yeah, I'm keeping an eye on everybody, but there's nothing happening in the main arena. I just think they're just talking about the vehicles, I really do. But I am constantly looking
How
anyway.
many are you there, Rob? A lot. If his wife is not here, ladies and gentlemen, he's got over 50. If she's here, 10. Fantastic. What a display. Right, where else are we going? Yeah. So, we are in the ring in front of the Landau ring. We're going to have a bailing demonstration. Alan Owens. Were you stuck in traffic, Al? We're going to have a bailing demonstration. Right, we've got another one now, Dave. Andy Carter for a Norton. He used for classic. Well, so Andy, so we got the Lantoni Classic Motorcycle Club. Go on. Beautiful. Just a warm up. Lovely stuff. Lovely. Do you remember the old classic scrambles upon trailers? Did you ever run it? Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Norton. A Norton, frame built in engine built in 1976. The engine capacity has been increased from 820 to 940cc by using Ford car pistons and special bullet controls for the balance crank. Gearbox is specifically made for the sidecar. It's a 5 foot and it has YSS suspension on the front and rear. It has been written by Alan and his youngest daughter as a passenger, and from time to time by his son. We have finished first in the World Sidecar Championship, finished second in the British Sidecar Championships. So well done. So lovely to see. Oh, we're going to start some triumphs or not. Well, he's got the keys. Just to see the old sound. We're starting the Norton now, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful. Thank you, Alan. I remember the old, used to go round the old classic buses, used to be Pontrilas was a fantastic circuit, and the old Big Hill. Oh, so we're going to call Norton Commando. What a lovely vehicle. What a lovely sound. So tell us a little about it, sir.
It's originally an Interpol in police trim when I bought the bike. So I stripped all that off and turned it into a roadster. And that was in September of 1983. I've had it ever since. I've ridden it here today, I've ridden it over Europe. I've been all over the place on it.
A beautiful bike. Fond memories, Bella, sir. And what's your name? From Dave from Clyro. They're all from Clyro. Give it a long route. Thank you, Dave. Beautiful.
Well, we're on the second row now, viewers. But yeah, I done all the row, lot. All the row, up close and then personal view.
Okay, the tractor pulling has just started over the far side with the small tractors. So the tractor pulling has just started over the far side of the show field. And I think they're going to have a combine harvesting and baling demonstration in front of the land tent.
Right, so let's have a look at this, and viewers. I think they can start some show program here. I'll have a gander at this.
I am going to try and get every vehicle car owner to get in the car and start it up, and we'll just have will we just call it a revathon? Why don't we just call it a revathon? So we have got a demonstration. I think it's in Hay-on-Wye, the old New Holland combine. Still working today. Out every day combining.
That's just what's going on over in the main arena. This is the main arena as far as I know, Diesel. I've done the first row of cars. Like I say, I'm not going to rush over there. They're talking about them, so that's good, isn't it? That's great.
Every day, and he's just picking up, and it'll just, obviously this is picking up a straw that's already been combined, but he'll be out into picking up winter wheat, winter barley, spring oats, around September, October time, and it will basically go through the combine and all through the straw walkers and the shedders, and then you have the straws out the back to be baled up, and then the corn would go into the hopper, and basically then he would empty it into a trailer, and then he would go into either a silo or the shed for storage, and then I think somebody then will come out with the Fordson and the old A-Bob and row it up. But that looks like is he doing it? So that's the old New Holland. So that's Alwyn Davis. We've got Alan Owens. He was busy yesterday. He was judging yesterday. That was Alan Owens. He was judging horses.
So I'm not sure that's it, viewers. I've got to be honest. It might not be. I'll do the second row of cars, and if anything happens, I'll come back. Like I said, viewers, it's my first time here, so you probably know that at the start anyway, but I'll just say it again for you. So yeah, this is my first time coming to this event, so I don't automatically know where everything is in terms of the live arena side of things. But if anything happens when I do eventually get there, then I'm here to record it then, aren't I?
Yes, the tractor pulling, the small tractor pulling is started. That's right over the far side by the forestry, by the fir trees. So we've got small tractor pulling, and then we've got the large tractor pulling after. So along there by the horticultural tractors. So I think it looks like Owen now, and it's Alan is with the old hay-bob. So there are different times. You have to set them for when you're heading out. So if you're in the hay field and as you mow the hay, you then sort of pad it out a couple of times for it to dry in the hay bob. As you'll see, it's like driven by a 5-foot. So the actual rowing up is more level, more or less horizontal, like with the ground. And then you change the gates on the back, and you roll it up into a nice row ready for the baler. So I think they might either be putting it into a rolling up position or maybe the treading position. I'll find out now shortly. Yeah. I'm not sure, they're putting it underneath the tractor now. I'm not sure what he's doing there now. What's he doing? Is he just having some shade or what? Are you putting it into treading position or rolling up position? Is he putting it in treading
Yeah, nice photographs, everybody. You go see on these vehicles, yeah. So yeah, they have got burgers, everybody. I forgot to mention it sooner for you. When I was doing a little check-in call, I was then informed that they do burgers. So, and they were cheap as well. So we will get some lunch. Should have made that sooner, but you might have heard the phone call, I don't know.
So it looks like
Hopefully could have saw that, everybody then.
oh well. He's got a headache.
Without the shadow.
He's not Alan now. I think, are you tedding it, Alan? He's now tedding it out, ladies and gentlemen. So he's got the tedder in the tedding out position, or I don't know. So he's on his Ford St. Alan Owen from up there running back. Alan, are you tedding it or throwing it up? He's deaf.
Tried.
So it looks like he's rowing it up.
You can see all the buttons there, look.
So it looks like Alan Owen has rowed it up. So that's on his hay bob. So Alan has rowed it up, and then now we've got Elwyn in his Massey 165. I think it's a Massey 165. Or is it Massey 1? Or Massey 168.
So that's the second row of cars I've explored, everybody, up close and in full detail.
Yeah, the
So
fire
let's
brigade,
go through here.
I apologise for not being here, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little bit busy up on the mountain at the moment, just dousing down. But now Elwyn Davis, I think from Talbot. Again, this tractor's been used every day in the Massey Ferguson. I think that's a 168, I believe, but the Massey Ferguson officially began in 1958, following the 1953 merger of Massey Harris and the Ferguson Company.
I'm going to go down there and get
however, actual tractor
a good shot.
under the heritage roots of its founder, Daniel Massey and Harry Ferguson, dates back to about 1936 with the Ferguson Brown tractor. And full Massey Ferguson branding tractor production started with the MF35 in 1957. So you've got the Massey 165, but the famous one, and you'll see in the tractors, in the 70 tractors, is a little grey Fergie, the TE20, which was we always used to call the little grey Fergie. You'll see that over in the 70 odd tractors. Massey Ferguson was in 1847. Daniel Massey starts a farm implement workshop in Canada, leading eventually to the Massey Harris. And then in 1936, Harry Ferguson began production of the pioneering Fergie system, the tractor, the Ferguson brand in the UK. And in 1946, the production of the famous Little Grey Ferguson T20, the Little Grey Fergie we call it. And that was begins in the Coventry, built in Coventry in the UK. And then in 1953, Massey, Harris and Harvey Ferguson Limited officially merged to form the Massey and Harris Ferguson, shortened to Massey Ferguson in 1958. So then the iconic red and the grey Massey Ferguson MF35 tractor was officially launched. So yeah, we're going to have, we'll be good. We're going to go up to the military at 12, and I think they're going to start a few vehicles, and they got one there with a siren on. So on this, about the 6th of July 1946, the Ferguson T20, officially known as the Little Grey Fergie, rolled off the assembly line at his former Van Allen manufacturing plant in Coventry. The tractor was the brainchild of an engineer and inventor, Harry Ferguson, one of the founder members of the present-day Massey Ferguson company. Key to the global success of the tractor was its unique three-point linkage implement attachment system, controlled by the tractor's hydraulics designated the furthest system. This effectively turned the tractor and implement into a single working unit, replacing the cumbersome child method of implement operation. Acclaimed as one of the most important engineering developments of the 20th century, the Ferguson system produced major advances in the efficiency of food production. Rated at 20 horsepower, the TE20, which is TE stands for Tractor England, was incredibly light and small, yet it easily outperformed much bigger units and at much lower running costs. 1.5 million of these diminutive tractors were built at the Bannerlane plant between the 6th of July 1946 and the 13th of July 1956. A large number of them are still at work on farms, and they are prized collector's items. But this, at the moment, is then they moved on to the Massey 135, the Massey 165s, and these were real good, tremendous tractors in the sort of, on the small family farms, and the PTO was just a brilliant tractor in terms of when you, just the right speed, you've got the gears going forward, and the PTO was just right for everything you got to do on the farm in terms of baling, muck spreading, mowing, tedding. The little 135s and the 165s were a brilliant tractor, and they're still working on farms today, and probably worth a little bit of money when they're like properly restored.
So I was going to go to the other side of it, but there's somebody sat right by the side of the driver's door, so.
Just outside of Calder. So he's now going to come with a New Holland 376 baler. Again, another great baler that puts out a lovely square bale, so he will as you can see, it would just be the 165. You got the 540 RPM there driving that baler, but it just seemed to have the right gears going forward. It wasn't too fast, wasn't too slow. It just seemed to be a perfect tractor for this type of work on the baler.
So that was a wrong piston somewhere down the line. So that can't be the one. So whatever one should be in there, I don't know. They might take him out and just spin the top off him a bit.
So as you can see, that's you can see where we used to be the small bales.
Yeah,
then they moved into went into sort of the round
like
baler, and then now we've got the big square balers.
Oh, don't want to do that. Don't want to get told off.
No.
Elwyn would be that baler's been used every day. Looks like we got
Nice, no? The dials on it.
The Ball family.
Lovely, thank you.
Coming through
Cheers.
the steam engine.
It's not my car.
Oh no. Oh, fair enough. Well, I think what we'll do then, I think it's time now. May have a spot of lunch now, I think. And I'll do the last line of the cars. And I'm on the tractors then, so I know where I am.
So as you can see, the New Holland, I think it's called a Hay-Liner 376, is a classic conventional small square bale.
Did you want to have lunch now, or do we do the last line of the car? I only got one more line to do.
Wide pickup and suitably for small
I will get lunch now then.
farm operations.
Right, I'm coming to you now.
Comfortably operates behind a 50 horsepower tractor, producing lovely, neat, rectangular bales of hay or straw when properly fed and maintained.
Right, so we're going to get some lunch now, viewers, and then we're going to do the last line of the cars, and then we'll work our way down in the site, okay? So I apologise for this slight disruption.
Things that would you keep the knotters, so it's a tremendous, the knotters, keep them clean and free of excess grease or oil build-up, because if your knotters are not working, you're not tying that bale and you have an absolute mess in the field. So that is was one of the problems with the New Holland and the International B47, was if the knotters started to not to work, you were in trouble, ladies and gentlemen, because you weren't bailing anywhere else. You were just going through the pickup, going through the change.
So we have some lunch at the moment now, viewers. Then we will resume our coverage after we've eaten. Might as well get it over with, and then got a bit of the afternoon then. There's the menu. Oh, there's a menu there. Ah, hot dogs. That's not bad, is it? It's quite reasonably priced, that is. What's this thing? Got cider, is it? Like a bar. So you can get a pint as well, you viewers, look. If you can see. Huh. Cool, isn't it?
So we're going to start, you've seen this stack the bales. This is what you used to do when we, many years ago,
so I'm not sure whether they do any soft drinks, but then I suppose the ice cream truck might have soft drinks.
Of the Hereford, and we'd be bailing up any big bite, wheat or barley.
You can see the ice cream now has soft drinks, I mean.
So we'd go down there and bail with our New Holland, and then we'd, as kids, we'd have a bale sledge or a bracket, and this is the Perry loader. We used to stack them in five bales per stack. We used to have a bale sledge, and then you just loose them out all in a line, and then we'd stack them.
So I've got soft drinks.
You put like
£3 a can there.
And then you come with a tractor and trailer.
That's going to be quite pricey, that is.
A Perry loader, it's like a squeezer, like a hydraulic ram. All right, you pick them up
£2.50 for water.
and then you stack them on about 8 to 9 bales high on the trailer, and then you take them back to the farm, and then you'd unload them with a bale elevator up into the either the Dutch barn or whatever you had. And that's when we were
£3 for a can.
And that's when I was 50. I used to work for
I'll have
Bradley
hot
down
dog
there
and
in
chips.
Hampshire. I used to drive a lorry and drag for him. That's about 400 bales on the lorry and about 400 bales on the drag. And I tell you what,
the bench is a bit far away, isn't it, really? From over there. That's why I couldn't see across here. Yeah, I will, don't worry.
800 bales on the load and 800 bales off the load. I was kicked them, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, it's bale dumping. So that's the Perry loader. I think that's with the international.
So everybody, we're going to have some lunch now then.
Tractor from the the international, the classics, as it
that's
goes.
pointing
International
some lorries going past, I don't know where the point
international 434. A little bit like the Massey.
The only downside is really I can't hold it like I could,
Tractor in terms of
because I haven't got the leg crimp on me. I do, but I have the big one, but leg would be good. So I can do it like this.
Is that it now for this one? Or anything else? I think we've got the thumbs up. We will be having demonstrations throughout the day. So that is the whole process of combining, harvesting the corn.
I won't stay still.
Heading it out or rowing it up, then baling it, and then with the carry loader to stack onto the trailer and take back.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, if you want. Yeah, it's fine. So everybody will have a bite to eat and get back to the last leg of the cars and the tractors.
Over the far side by the forestry. So, and there's the threshing demonstrations, that's going all through the day, the big steam engines. And at some point we will, at about 12 o'clock, we'll go up to the military display, and I think they're going to start a few up, and they've got a few, a nice little siren on there as well they're going to start up. And hopefully at some point through the day we might just get all the people back into their cars and we'll start them all up and have a little bit of a
rev-a-thon.
That's what we'll call it, a little bit of a rev-a-thon.
Yeah, so there's not a lot happening here really. We're just going to have a bite to have a bit of lunch, and then I'll resume the main site coverage for you. So it might be about 15 to 20 minutes yet, but you'll see what we're having though. I got a hot dog, I'm not sure what Nick's going to have, to be honest. He didn't say anything before she left. Could be anything.
No. You know, just put a bit of salt on it. You want anything else? Just some vinegar?
That's fine, thank you.
Food.
Watch the roll, it's falling apart.
That was it?
Yeah, so hold it together, right? Both ends, I need it like that.
Yeah.
I got loads of serviettes anyway. If you put that many onions in, it's falling apart.
What did you have?
I had a bacon bath, hold it on. Hold it like that.
Yeah, well, no, I can put it on the plate there.
Yeah, I got you a fork as well, right?
Right, thank you very much.
Right. I got loads of serviettes anyway, just in case. You never know, Joe. Go near the pole.
No, I'm alright with that. So, looks like you've already...
I had a bacon bat, I had a couple of chips. The only £4 a bacon bat was, and it was really nice too.
Oh, that's quite really... So this is what my lunch is, everybody. Let me just put the pole down a little bit.
And that's the cheapest place we've been for food.
And we got chips with sauce a little bit. Look at that.
Oh, you could take.
I am.
Too often.
Alright, so I'm just...
Yeah, way too hot.
No, from the camera now.
It's the cheapest with chips, right? It costs less than what we usually pay for a burger.
Never?
Yeah, we usually pay £8, don't we, for a burger?
Yeah.
£4. Oh, the hot dog as well. That's going to be freezing.
It won't be. Just trying to get the best angle for the viewers. I did perfectly for you, Kim. Yeah. There you go, viewers.
Right, all the two sides, the sausages are falling out, unless you eat it separate, I don't know. Right, squeeze it. You have sauce everywhere. Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Eat it in there.
I mean, it's a big roll for what it is, though.
Yeah, we've got two sausages in it. But they kept the roll straight through, no halfway.
Oh.
But she put loads of onions on it, mind. Quite surprised how many onions has gone. Put the chips by there, I'll have some chips. We'll share the chips because I've only one couple. I put red sauce on the side for you.
Okay.
You got plain glass, and I didn't put sauce on it.
The colour chip bacon.
I do. I like red sauce.
So lunchtime has arrived, baby. They're not a hot dog really in a while.
No, I thought that. That's why I had a bacon bat, but I haven't had that.
Oh.
Oh, it's decent actually.
So that chap from Charlie, I'm super
I'm just working my way around. I'm alright with it now. I know the tractors is about there. I can work my way up there that way, so I've done it in a line form I have. So that way then I won't lose where I am.
No.
So I got to well not sign the cars. And I've gone to the tractors then.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 o'clock is the latest mine, so I got one into Tesco.
He takes his head down again and he'll message me. But then if I message him, he never answers.
Go to the shop.
So this is only just like a little bit of a special every, you know. Didn't mean to do it an all day thing here really. I just came solely to promote it.
I went to that show at the trucks at Teddington. And you thought he'd have been there, and he wasn't there.
How much are the crowns in there?
On his doorstep. Big event as well, you know.
The land, RET and coffee and cake, all welcome.
It's £3 the van.
I better be expensive.
Was that memory of Charles Russell, was it?
Come on in. Please do.
Was that
Eat
memory
your
of
chips
Charles
as well.
Russell?
No.
It was memory of Charles Russell, yeah.
7 in the room every day, mate. Do you like some scrap?
If we had 2 meals with chips, I'd 10 them.
Because Dave Whittle went as well. Did Dave Whittle?
Bargain?
Yeah.
Well, with his own lorry.
I think 25 quid.
His own lorry,
Oh, have I done
Took
it?
his own lorry, yeah.
Oh, I hit my cup.
So the tractor pulling is now on the big tractors. The tractor pulling over the
That rang me up from
side.
Eddie for
They will be
Biffo.
running
He used to work
demonstrations
with
all
him
day along
for a
with
while.
the steam engines.
And his mates were in the garage at Charles Russell, so he wanted to go. So I said, you can come with me if you want. So he came with me. But
Yeah, so
they got a museum there, all the old
it's
trucks in.
wonderful steam
So
engines.
then we said, oh, we'll go and have a look later on. So we walked round there. And he said, oh, it's all locked up. So we never got in there. And then somebody said to me, nah, come on, you leave it.
And he
No,
stopped
it's
my
open,
hand
we can go
because I
in,
left.
walk in.
No, because you haven't left, because I want to get my hat. So it was in the car.
Is that by the garage? Is that by the
1804,
roundabout?
steam locomotive. So
It was
basically
on the
you
old
have a boiler
A38.
that burns fuel, coal,
And I was looking to see if you took yours, and you did.
into high pressure
Have the long
steam.
ones, you know, so I'm
And that pressurized steam enters in the cylinder.
Nice though, everybody, nice.
Pushes
Not
the
eh?
piston back and forth.
No.
Oh, it's not there.
Trips is just your,
Rod and crank
your standard trips really, like nothing special with them,
That's
but
where we went for
You've
the
got loads of
food.
onions in that, though.
But we all had a gathering in the beginning at his
The
yard,
hotel is doing that.
which is if you went from Cheltenham, go up the A38,
well this.
Yeah, because they keep going up to the hotel to get more
and on the
stuff.
right hand side was the centre lights, just before Tewkesbury. It's more Tewkesbury than Cheltenham.
George Stevenson.
Just before you get to Tewkesbury,
I don't want any more,
massive
read that.
yard, lovely yard.
Travel and rail freight. And it was basically used in mining and water management. So draining mines, pumping the water out of deep coal and tin mines. So that, and then raising the coal, the materials to the surface. And then water supply, they would be pumping fresh drinking water into the growing cities. And they were also used in manufacturing in factories, so they would have been in the textile mills, and then they would have been powering the spinning wheels and the weaving looms in the big textile mills. And also in the flour mills, they would have been used to grind the grain into flour, which will have been
I
faster
see.
than the
I see.
old water was. And then in the paper mills, they would have run the heavy machineries, which would have processed the wood into powder.
I don't need that.
Iron works, they would have operated the massive blast bellows and the heavy trip hammers. And I was looking on the website the other day, and I see that there was a Marshall, a steam engine. It was a Marshall 6 NHP tractor engine built in 1886.
Yeah, people's
which would be a 2-speed, and that had an asking price of 110,000. And then there was another one, a Powell NHP tractor engine, which was a 2-speed with a third load, with a third load gear, and that was the asking price of 130,000. So an amazing amount of money, but my word, there's a lovely display out there in the steam engine with Dave Williams and Dan. They've got that Woodland. They've got the engine, which is the Russian Fowler. They've got the saw bench, which is a 4-foot diameter blade, and then they've got the Matador, which is the ex-World War II Army lorry, among other steam engines out there in the steam engine arena. But don't forget, we've got out the far end the tractor pulling, and then there's a little display of horticultural tractors. Out the far side, they're just doing a little bit of one-barrel plows and some cultivating. Just basically a nice little display.
Still doing Tuesday to Thursday, Mark?
Yeah. Built a toilet here as well. He built 5 toilets in the lane.
Shared the lorry with the girl because
in those things.
She does Sunday, Monday.
Built 5 toilets.
Naomi.
Yeah, covered in red sauce.
And
okay.
Yeah, but she's moved now to Temple. Anyway, so
I don't know where to find a can of Coke though.
Sunday, Monday, I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I'm going to need sugar, aren't I?
Well, she was off this week, she was.
The other people, I
days.
don't think they want.
It's too much, man. I don't want it. Too much.
I mean, I've been doing
first or
how much cheaper?
Sunday.
What time?
Well, Sunday.
And that's
you can go early.
by the
So
arena.
I went at
They're
7
doing
o'clock
tea
Sunday
and
morning.
just tea and coffee. They're not doing pop.
And so
I just tea and coffee. I still don't sign tea and coffee.
Yeah.
Monday. And then I did another Aylesbury on Tuesday. And then
You see how much it is, right?
Wednesday.
Watch out then, I gotta get my bag.
So you put all over the place.
So I believe you.
I bet it'll only be diet.
I need proper sugar if possible.
What else to say?
In this club, that's a fundamental need.
Watch my bag.
Right, thank you.
A long sleep, full sleep.
Alright everybody, so we're going to have a nice can of Pepsi in a moment, and then we'll resume our normal coverage, okay? Got to have some lunch, got to be done, so I thought we'd do it early, and I wouldn't be disrupted then as I do the tractors. So.
What we have 2 drivers who start Monday,
that makes sense.
Not Sunday, Monday, and they do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm not sure one of them's on holiday. So I said I'd cover for that as well. I'm expecting to get a few phone calls during the summer just to cover for holidays. But,
Do they serve drinks at the place you bought the hot dogs and clips from?
You feel like there's something you let the side down.
No, I don't think they do. Diesel, I'll be honest. There's only food. I think there's only a food
one
at.
driver who goes to Peterborough and back every
The ice cream man does.
one drop.
They want £3 for a soft drink,
And it's,
and that's really steep. I gotta be honest.
it was people, you
But
go
then,
past the service
if needs
station,
must, I have to pay it.
you go over A1.
£3 no for a Pepsi. I mean, come on.
And just as you go over A1,
What's that about?
you take the first exit off
I
the
know.
roundabout. It goes onto industrial estate.
Yeah.
Just down there, there's a company down there, installation company. Every night we take a full load down
They
there.
tip your truck trailer.
Yeah, nice food though, to be honest.
They tip.
$6.50 for a hot dog and chips. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, so we do all those every night because I don't do it.
No, Pepsi.
And then the
That's not
driver
good, is it?
goes to
No, but that's what we had.
every night.
How much is that?
Corbett.
£4.
All the water. All the water. No,
That's
take the
What
water.
do you think of the stick?
I haven't done that one yet. It could be that one.
There's a one balance tidy.
It didn't say.
How much was that?
Oh,
£2 each.
Yeah, I'm expecting.
It's not so straightforward as it was
I know, but
originally.
I got £3 each, I'll be six.
Originally, it was supposed to be 3 drops.
No, that's £3 for a soft drink or £2.50 for water.
Some 8 hours a night. Back up in bed by 11:30.
That's still dear then.
Lasted about
That'd have been
3
£5.50.
weeks. And that was it. But
See, buddy, this is the bit I don't like really in this heat.
The Selby drivers.
I need to have sugar, proper sugar,
So much
and I go have Pepsi
work
Max.
there.
In this heat of all
You
time.
do that all the time,
It's
isn't
not
it?
that good.
I do, yeah, but it's not hot, is it?
Have you finished with that food? I put it in the bin
I
there.
have, that's on the chips.
Oh, there.
There were 4 complement of drivers.
No, I've had enough
But
chips.
after about 6 weeks,
Oh,
they
yeah.
started to lose
So,
their
yeah.
So how do you rate your bacon bap then?
We've got to pick up
Oh,
a slack here we have.
yeah. It's just 2 minutes. I got all my
We've got to do a bit more
food.
then.
Was your bacon bap nice?
Really nice. Enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh.
Tet chap.
It seems I enjoyed it. Does. Right, so I'm going to have a 1 minute by you, everybody, letting that food digest into the right place.
Do you know something?
No, I don't want that. It'll be warm.
Terrible. I haven't
And then I'm going to take you, everybody, to the last line of the cars, and I'll be working my way down then.
I found one good thing about it.
You said I got cold water, not dehydrated like yesterday. Drinking coffee, how stupid I was.
Coffee and hot hair,
I know,
that
I
ain't a good combination.
No, I shouldn't have done that yesterday.
Brand new, they were very comfortable, but it's only lasted about 3 years.
Yeah, I'm disappointed though, because they do need proper sugar though. And this is the only thing they have.
I was better than nothing. It's wet and cold.
But I was doing that, the only thing they have. Maybe on that stand, but maybe next week, man, they might
I
do
won't pay £3
they might do
for
full Coke.
Yeah, but I won't pay that much.
Spin her in a bit. This is bouncing all over. It's close cutting.
And it's
Right then,
freezing.
just make a move then, shall we?
Give me my first time seeing you 12 5, isn't it? Because I want to do it over there because the grass is dry.
Yeah.
It's dry over here.
Hold on, I got a bit of anything on there.
Oh, no, you say.
On my power bank.
No.
No, it's only a little bit, but
I
wasn't
know, I
any
ain't got no
insects.
tissue now. They just kept them.
No, nobody will see that. I'm just saying I don't get any flies after me.
Well, run, run.
And by the way, everybody, if I didn't say at the start of the live, my shoulder was the same as yesterday.
Oh.
But I'm not whining about it because I'm here showing you what's going on, aren't
Oh,
I?
you even got to see your sunglasses now.
Like a dinosaur. You got a
Spiky.
to do a turn.
Yeah, well, I have to put my sunglasses somewhere, don't I?
No,
'Cause when I wear them, it makes the screen go
No, I'm
darker.
saying you found somewhere to clip them.
Yeah. So let's hit the road then, viewers. I'll show you the cars then. So then people ain't bored as me chomping on some lunch. Because don't get me wrong, I would switch off for that as well, especially if nothing else is happening for like 5 or long
If you
minutes.
see all the ends on the road, they tend to be from big companies, fleet
But we gotta get food, everybody. It's fuel, isn't it? It's human fuel. Right, let's put you on back camera.
Right, I can have my bag back now.
Right, so if you needed me, I'm on the last line of the cars by there. Then I'll be moving on to the tractors, so you're gonna be by here.
Are you on the arena?
Right,
If I
okay.
can't get a seat, I'll be mostly by you.
Right. Well, if you are going anywhere else from here, can I kindly be
I
told?
just told you about going.
I'm just saying.
I'll make sure you put that can in the bin. It's a black bin by there.
If we go as a 2, we say as a 2.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right then, everybody, so lunchtime's over. It is 12:10. Not sure if you can see my watch there. And we're going to be continuing now our site coverage. So thank you for that, for bearing with us for that little minor disruption. You'll be up there for thinking, viewers, all the time, haven't you? as a broadcaster. So let's do the last line of cars then. Oh, it's a convertible there, look. Isn't that cool? That's cool, that is. That's cool, isn't it? Cool to see inside it.
So I've just been handed again the Mid-Wales Classic Bike Show. That will be in the village hall of Pantadua near Ada on Sunday the 4th of October, 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock. So the Mid-Wales Classic Bike Show takes place every year in the beautiful Welsh countryside, organised by enthusiasts for classic motorcycles. We have a very varied and constantly changing entry, whether it's race bikes, trial, scramble, speedway, grass track, and a full range of road bikes. There's something for everyone to enjoy. So that is the Classic Bike Show in the village hall in Pantadua. So I'm going to make my way up to the military display.
So I'll be able to put it back and plug into the power bank a sec, yes? Because my battery's going to go dead. Alright, let's plug you in a second, viewers. Apologise for this.
So I'm going to make my way up to the military display. And there's Bob and James Edison up there with a 1945 Ford, I think it's GFW, and there's a TFO, a Dodge, weapon carrier and a general purpose truck. And then we got the white scout car 1943, and I think we got a military fire tender up there, and I think it's got a siren on, so hopefully I'll get them to start it up and we'll might get to put the siren.
So I've done the military vehicles every earlier today.
Bob and Liz are in having a cup of tea again. They're not up there, they're in having a cup of tea, but they're coming up. You coming back up? We're going to hopefully start up the military, and we might get somebody to start them up. The two Fords and tractors, right by the Land Army tent, they were actually used by the Land Army in World War II. So there we are. By the Land Girls. So, we're up at the military and the military display, and I think we have got a siren actually turn on. Might get the horses, but yes, we got a military, we got to turn the siren on it. So, I'm just looking at this. Apparently, this is the M3A1 White Scout car used in the British service. It was an American armoured car produced between 1940 and 1944, and under the Lend-Lease scheme, the Lend-Lease drove the US policy during World War II that allowed the United States to provide war supplies, food, and other materials to Allied nations, primarily Britain. The MA-31 Scout car saw wide service during World War II and after. In British Commonwealth service, the White Scout car was regarded more as an armoured truck, reflected in the designation truck, 1500 4x4 armoured personnel, and was used in a variety of secondary roles.
So they're in the car there, viewers, so
service with Allied forces, especially in liaison.
Can't really show you inside, I think.
The White Scout car was used by British Commonwealth forces in every theatre they fought in, except Burma. Common modifications to the WSC in British use were to remove the ditching roller from the front, as they were often seen as a hindrance and to save unnecessary weight. Another modification was to add a spare wheel carrier to the rear and carry a spare
zoom in a little bit.
Bullet sealing tubes were in use at that time.
Yeah, you can see inside there, look.
This White Scout car is powered by a 5.2 litre straight 6 petrol Hercules JXD engine with a full-time 4-wheel drive, producing 110 horsepower and with a top speed between 50 and 50 miles per hour. And apparently we're very, very lucky to have this. It was rescued in France and it was restored in France in 2012. And if you look at the pictures, what a great restoration job has been done. Fantastic. I'm here with a young man now who's going to tell us a little bit of what he's got.
Hello. Yes, so we had first one is a 1904 Willis MB, complete with a Brookhouse Corgi parachute bike on the front, full working radio.
That's a Rock 9AM, that is.
And machine gun that might be able to work.
So the old map say that.
Yeah. So next to that we have
Yeah, cool.
a little bit special. It's Willis Hotchkiss, and Hotchkiss and the Indra took the Willis shape, but they made them taller. They look more imposing to the enemy, so that looks more dominating than this one. That's and then finally 1949. This is Californian fire tender, all working. Say to everybody, you wouldn't go to a fire nowadays, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, so, but if you want to hold this.
Phil, right, ladies and gentlemen, we are this fire tender. Phil is going to start it up, and we're going to have the siren. Go on then. going to go on for the next hour now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Phil. Brilliant. Well done. What about starting these up? Can we start one of these up?
We're getting up.
Oh, go inside, eh?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to know if this machine can work.
Like,
Not today. Oh, brilliant.
no?
Can you start one of them vehicles up? Yeah, we're going to start up Willys.
Well, we're actually inside there, everybody. We're sat inside there.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Wow, goodness, Kev. My camera on there.
Wonderful. Road legal.
See inside it. Cool, isn't it?
The bank goes, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody's brave
Try and
enough to
change
ride
mode a minute.
Where have you come from? From Woolworths, just the other side, Contrarius.
Alright, isn't it?
Recycle
Good small out. A little bit. Oh, just managed to go in there.
restoration.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
Drove this from Hereford to Normandy, ladies and gentlemen, for the D-Day celebration. I'm going to say, go on, say that.
So what's in here then? Taking your car out.
Yeah, have a look. Let me open the door for you and get a better look.
Oh, you do? Don't want to be intruding.
No, you're very welcome. That's what we come for and you come for, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Nice when all the windows are open, really. Get a better line of sight then on the camera.
The rev counter's non-standard. That's from our added.
Oh, is it?
Other than that, the car's quite original.
Oh, is it? Is it normally busy in this car show? It's the first time I've been here this year.
Sorry?
Is it normally busy here?
This is the first time they've had this show here. It used to be at Boat Farm at Hay-on-Wye.
Oh, I've never been there, no.
So it's the
First
first
Hay-on-Wye
show
show.
here in this format.
Why have they changed it, do you know? Or
Sorry?
why have they changed it?
They were losing money.
Oh, were they?
It cost too much to put it on at the other venue
Ah,
with
right,
the
I
cost
see.
of marquees and
Yeah.
portable toilets and security and that sort of thing.
So it might be low footfall, really, like low vehicles coming in for it.
Yeah, there weren't enough people paying at the gate to pay for the overheads.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, nice day for it though, that's what matters. Hopefully today pulls off for them.
I don't like the siren, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's some information out then. Might be coming in for years, so it's good to find out.
Yeah, we're going to let's see the sound of music. Where are the guys on the drivers? Get them all started, guys? Have you got to wind any up or not? Have you got to wind, to tell you, we've got to wind the owners up, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the machines.
So that's so interesting information, isn't it?
I tell you what, does that gun work? It does, it can shoot something. Does this one work? Stand back. We're going to have a
QR code there, if that's helpful for anyone.
Are we going to all start it up with fire engine doesn't start on? Oh. What?
So, that's common in viewers, you know, if you're struggling to pay entrance fees and everything, so that's just a sign of the times, isn't it, really, I guess. And some years it pulls off, some years it doesn't.
Oh, look at that. On the beach. 8 hours to the day. They are enthusiastic. Which one is the 1945? The last one. This one. This one, ladies and gentlemen, is a 1945 Ford. Is it GTW or GTW? Now this one is 1945 and it was the last one built, ladies and gentlemen, in 1945. So this came off the manufactured on the 27th of July 1945 and Ford finished producing them on the 30th of July 1945. So you have got a rare model of the 1945 Ford BMW. Thank you,
What
Bob,
are they going to do on
and your wife for bringing them along today. Thank you, very much appreciated. Is that the siren or the horn? Does the gun work by any chance? Not today. We keep saying not today, we're not going to shoot anybody. It's higher up into the forest or something. There's a few people I'd like to shoot, but yeah. Brilliant. There you are, guys, that's the military with that. So now we've got the TF Dodge as well, the TFO Dodge. That was a weapon carrier and it was general purpose truck.
I like the name, look at the little MP hours on there, look. You know, it gets to see the little I used to be where you used, how many miles per hour you used to doing that? Come on, camera focus. See how look. There. It's cool, isn't it?
So that was used by the Allied forces.
And that's a 1954, that one is.
The Norwegian army to build
Wow.
up native forces and then became the preservation during the 1990s. So that is.
Must be paying more on tax, everybody, to keep our road worthy.
And very interesting, if you look at the White Scout car 1943, just have a look at the pictures, ladies and gentlemen. It was restored, split up in France, I think in 2012, and it was restored. And if you look at how it was picked up, just look at the pictures, ladies and gentlemen. That's an absolutely fantastic restoration. It was in nickels and glass, and that is restored to its full glory, ladies and gentlemen. So absolutely well done to that young one. Apparently we're very, very lucky to have that White Scout card for 43 years today. So thank you, Mrs. Wills. Thank you for starting them up. Really appreciate it. But that's your Philippines Day year 2026. And thank you once again, guys, for starting them up and coming in to show off you this evening.
Always watch doing this meal with a good old fashioned belt. I don't know what that is, Diesel. I'm not sure how long you left that comment there, but I've only got to see it. Yeah, not sure what a belt is.
Yeah, Type C. 1970.
Nice one, that. MTA twin can, that is.
It is, it's on there. I don't think that's what 9 years. Oh yeah, but same sort of. Yeah, you've got the twin cam.
I think they got the old locking system there that you just push that down and it locks it. It's amazing to see that type of camming. You know, you open it and all. Quite low down now, I've got to be honest.
No. Ironically, they're supposed to be a lot better now. Yeah, but I got last year I was at a Fiat Asians. As a mechanic who's. Oh, right. So, got the 500s. Yeah. These were single at the back. So these two actually were Americans. Oh, I see. Yeah.
I was expecting to come with a little
Yes, you don't see any bus behind any. I drove about 40 miles, so I get excited about it. No, that's it. That's a good thing.
Nice weather for it though, viewers, to be honest. Really nice weather for it. So that's all the cars done, everybody. So I'm going to put this in the bin to save me carrying it, because I can't really get close to the vehicles if I'm carrying this. You know?
Did you buy it new? No.
So I'll be taking a natural flow like this until we get to the end. I'm going to move on then to the other vehicles. well, tractors. Same vehicles, aren't they? Vehicles confined to one, don't it, viewers? Huh? And then just before we make our departure, I might have a graphic then with these vehicles. I pick the right ones. Pick the right vehicles. Because they're all on a bit of a slant, you know, so trying to get that aim in there. So I'm going to discard my can, and then we'll get to the tractors. Yeah, if anyone's wondering how busy it is, though, this is the current crowd at the moment. So it ain't too bad of football. Sorry. So I've got to try and find this bin. It was here somewhere, wasn't it? Trying to find this bin, I am, viewers. I don't want to just dump it anywhere.
Yeah, I remember seeing you.
So yeah, that's in the bin.
Clyro does things now, it looks like he's sleeping in the washing machine.
So the tractors now then. Done the bikes earlier on this morning, so you can rewind the stream to see them. Oh, we'll show you these though before we get to the tractors. Looks a good show. It certainly is there, John. It certainly is, mate. It's just your normal vintage show, you know, like Abergavenny. It's a similar layout, similar concept. But it's in Hay-on-Wye, so I would like to come along and support the event. And hopefully get a lot of people interested, you know. It helps the organisers out, doesn't it, you know? I would like to play a good part in that. Quite like now. Bit small one, isn't it, really, that one? Squeezed in by itself. I just unhook away all my sunglasses. So really just on a bit of wire problem at the minute. Get my sunglasses in there. We'll just connect the power stack so I got a bit more of a longer cable. Right, hopefully everyone can see in there, viewers. Because I can't see it, so hopefully you could have been able to see what's in there.
So just regarding the Hay-on-Wye New Competition Society, we've just done a little bit of a roundup and a couple coming events. So on the second Tuesday of the month is the club meeting. So we have 4 demonstrations built. New members are welcome. So the second Tuesday of the month we have a club meeting. On Sunday, the 20th of September, we're going to have a working day. Again, it's something new. We're going to have all sorts of tractor fun in a big field. So we're going to have a field where we'll probably have steam ploughing. So that is a working day. We're going to have all sorts of tractors probably working in the field. That's going to be on the Sunday the 20th of September. So look out for that. It'll probably be announced on the Facebook, on social media. And on Sunday the 22nd of November, we're going to have a model show inside here at Clyro Court itself. From Dinky Toys from Paris. Beb's lovely to see him. So we got Dinky tractors to steam driven models running on MES. So that is Sunday the 22nd of November. We got a model show inside here at Clyro Court itself.
Caught my attention, no, I know that.
We are trying to open up the combiner so it doesn't make too much thrash it too much, but it is very dry. But basically you're getting the beam that is the old New Holland 376 baler. You bail it up, you drop the tines. But this is our Davis, and this baler would be used every year. Hopefully this one is going to be come out the back end, all nicely tight. Don't forget we've got the tractor pulling up the far end. We're on the big tractors. I'm going to go over there and have a look now, so you can see.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, we'll come back to that in a sec. You know, someone was on the...
20 paces. You want 20 paces?
Well, everybody, I'll come to this one because they're using that one there. So let's just have a look, isn't it? Have a look at all the machinery. Nobody's using it, so.
I can't believe you were. I was wondering why you went.
Oh, look at this one over here, though. Just come this way and do it. So it looks like there's a bottom arena all this time, viewers. That's what it looks like to me. Like I said, I mean, I was trying to just get my surroundings really. So if I do attend next year's, I'll be a bit more, I'll know where everything is, you know. I'm gonna know where to be if there's anything happening in the main show arenas. So this is just the tour viewers really. This is just an insight. In case no other videographers have done that, Hay-on-Wye, I have, so you get an idea, get a visual of what you'll be able to see. If they either have it here in some hall, I can't remember the name of it now. If they do it in another part of that Hay-on-Wye, this is what you can see. Like,
I would love to get all the tractor drivers as well back to their tractors. So we got a Unimog, we got a David Brown I'm looking at, we've got OP20, the International McCormick, Massey Ferguson, Marshall, I think we got a Nuffield, Ford County, Emmett, we got the old Zeta 545, unfortunately back in 2001. We buried a couple of them. Massey Ferguson 135. We go to Kraken 4000. International 674.
so that's the commenter there, viewers.
165. What a classic tractor that was.
With a microphone.
4000 there, 4-wheel drive. David Brown 885. Another classic. Then we got the counties. Can't forget the counties. 4-wheel drive, equal sized wheels, big case International 1056 XL. Then we get into the power dip, maximum. So we've got the maximum series, and then we've got the Mercedes M8 track, 1000 colour. Oh, and then we've got the counties there. Don't forget we've got some wonderful buses, analysed, CA Weaver, so I used to go for close price, see a lot of CA Weaver cars, and then we've got lots of other things, the Weavers with the Staples and Ferguson, used to meet up with them for a time, then we've got the ERF, the Gotham Stern, we've got Chandler,
I come the other way for that one.
Wales. DJ Coxon, Lighton, Bradfordshire, MJ Fern, beautiful, the old Hogan.
With all good there, viewers, I apologise there because the angle, but I'm hoping you could actually see what it was.
For people giving the time. We have got at about 1:30 Mike Davis up there by the old Bryson Haulage Company. Mike will be doing demonstrations in hurdles, but at 1:30 he's going to light up the fire, and at 2 o'clock he's going to be tiring a wheel, I believe. So that's at 1:30. So Mike is, you'll see him with his yellow base cap, full cap, without the rover. And that is it. All the way from the underhouse to the on-red diesel.
You can never work out the seat, can't you, viewers, eh? So there's not much else I can show you from that angle, unfortunately.
So we got the big tractors on the tractor pulling at the moment. Unfortunately, can't get up there, but it looks like they're having a good demo out there on the tractor pulling. I'm looking at surveys, and we probably had a lot of these vehicles, probably round them off, put them to the edge, I expect, with a few planks on board. Yeah, he can't, he hasn't heard me. Well, yeah, but then it becomes personal, anyway. You're the judge. I used to have to do when I was on stage.
Oh, you can just about see the seat then, I really can from here back, but here on the camera it's a bit difficult, I gotta be honest with you. You can just about see it just out of focus there, but that's where you would sit on one of them. And the windscreen doors open as well, the wind mirror screen. I'll go the other way for that. Yeah, big massive unloader there, isn't it? Yeah, I really can't really show you the seating area there, look. But generally, it's at the back there, I guess, look. It's a bit muffled there, the screen isn't, you know, the window screen isn't clear. That's as much as I can show you, I'm afraid. I'll maybe try again on the other side though, because we never like to give up to we viewers, huh? I don't think I'll be any good either, I've got to be honest. That's the best I can do, viewers.
All going on at the society. I am to attempt all the drivers in their cars to get them started up. We'll try and go for 2 o'clock if we can. We've got over 70 classic tractors here today. They're all classics. We were just talking in the nailing demonstration. I thought the little Ferguson tractor.
Yeah, it's annoying really, because you want to show you the seats as well as the steering, but as they're higher than me, everybody, I won't have a chance really, will I? And maybe as well, through this low sun, as well as the windows not being clear enough to get a good visual of sight. So it's a mixture of both, I think.
You're probably going to have to sell them 100 now, or probably 400-500 pounds. So you're talking 200,000 or 250,000 plus to be cheap. Something else? I think it was just the ominously, just outside Hay-on-Wye, we used to have 3 tractors, 3 brand new tractors every year. They were riding 3 brand new tractors with water jet. So they would steal the ship, sell them all to the British War Market in War, and go and buy 3 brand new tractors. Every town is now one piece on the sheet.
What we could saw inside there, viewers. So we're coming to the end of the tractors now, I know that. Then we move along then to the commercials. At least that one's open. Well, granted though, I mean it could be better on the other side. I'm not going to climb up there really, because I haven't got anyone to hold the cameras. But yeah, I mean that just shows you the general idea, look, you know. One of the doors are opened. And that concludes the line of tractors, viewers. So I'm just going to go up now as we do. I'm going to pay attention to the commercials. We get a good angle of the vehicles like this. Alright, I'm going to cut it there then. I'm going to walk now to the commercials. Ten to 1 already. The day do go, don't it, viewers? I gotta be honest with you. So welcome in anyone else just joined. Airplane code. Sign in. These seats are nice. But oh, I thought that's buttons. I thought let's get a front shot of it. Can't really see the steering wheel already because someone's on there. I do want to be respectful. Nice bus, isn't it? Nice minibus. Yeah, about to say viewers, I mean, look at that there. Yeah, about to say viewers, I mean, look at that there. I mean, it's a boot there, look. Does that look like someone in there? I was I honestly thought there was someone in there, and I gotta be honest with the boot. Ain't that crazy? won't be able to reach that, really, it's too high. Had a go, didn't I? I knew I wouldn't be able to reach it, but... Just about really, just about that one. So I won't go into too in detail with these vehicles, everybody, only because I have done vehicles like this in our previous shows. But I'll show you in one, and a couple of them. We can get to the top of them. It's difficult really, because I've got the fan attached to the phone now, because it's overheating. So something's happening in the main arena video. I'll take a look at that now. Lots of people there. So I'll have a wander, see what's going on down in there. What's taking place here? See what's going on at the top. I think everyone's having a go on these. I think. I don't think I'll do any more of that. Just wanted to see what was down here. Seen enough now, viewers. I got to be honest. Yeah, just a lot of people was around there, so I wanted to see what's going on. Right then, so like I say, if you see a lot of people milling around, you think something big's gonna happen down there, don't it? So I thought I'd be one of them nosy people. I think it's just you know, miners having a go on the vehicles, so I'll step away from that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I covered all these actually. I'm convinced myself though that there's 2 lines of tractors. I don't know why I've convinced myself though. Looks it, doesn't it, I guess. There's everybody. I'm not going to be like annoyed if I miss things really, because I know I already used to doing this really, just give you an overview really, like I'm not doing in detail on every line. So if I have missed a couple of vehicles, to me it ain't the end of the world, but then if you wanted to see that, I can only apologise. My aim today really was to come promote it, of course, you know, show you around what's here, but it's like I wasn't going to do like an all day stunt here, if that makes sense. It was just like a fly on the wall live stream, you know, like it could last most of the day, but not like all the day, where I can just take my time like I got all night, you know what I mean, viewers? You know, I think I've dragged that explanation enough, but my aim and my goal is to come and support the events in rural areas like Hay-on-Wye, to hopefully then get more people in for their event next year. So I hope this has helped the organisers, because I do it for them as well as the viewers. In full 1080p video. I think I'll take a thumbnail shot of everybody here now that it's free. Get these off so I can see the angle of it. Well, it was free, but until I want to do something. Simple enough. Maybe by here, I reckon. A little bit like that with my shades on. A little bit high just in case. Yeah, and that'll be alright with this. Drop the ball. Well, that's what I will do, is I'll maybe try it just one last time like here instead.
So that is allocated just outside of Cardiff. This is obviously a working real expensive combine. Unfortunately, it's got so dry, when it goes through the combine, obviously it's already harvested.
I don't really think that'll be enough. Don't waste people wasting this time thinking, you know, why is the camera on me just having a pose? Oh, I just want to have the best graphic picture, you know, really. That's also important in the filming. Yeah, I've got the stars back in there. Good way really sit on the sound. Right then, so yeah, so we've done the tractors. I'm not allowed in that area, otherwise I would have covered those vehicles there. Well, I don't think I'm allowed anyway. I'll have a little wander anyway. Well, look at the house in the distance of viewers. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Oh, well, I might be allowed in because, like I said, for the rise of the cameras, you know, all that is open. You know, there's no rope across it. So I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna do my nosy. Oh, very good, like an outside little office little area, look at that. Unless that's just a show. Might be someone in there. Well, I ran somebody in there. Do you know where that is? Thatcher's on the floor. So I think someone's got to be in there. Although it might have been for display, but yeah, it's a nice little camping little thing, isn't it, really? That's a little area there. I won't include it anymore, mind. I'm just saying. So they're riding the steam engine there, everybody. Check close up on the cement in there, look. You can see. That's about it really for you. Maybe I could show you this area down here. Go so inside out then. So I'll go round the front to get the front view. I just wanted to come here really, nobody told me off anyway, so. I think I'll go out now actually. Or I do get told off. I mean, there's no signs of a working area, so who am I to know? So yeah, we'll show you the front areas of these little vehicles for you. So they're doing, there's lots of people playing area, so what I might do, I might come by here a little bit and I'll just show you the vehicles on the left there. I don't really want to focus on that if I can avoid it really. Not really important anyway really, but I don't want to be intruding, you know. But I think that's probably about it. The viewers on the side. I've explored all the site grounds. Might explore the little underground where the tea and coffees are and see what we can find in there. But apart from that, I think that's all there is to it really, this Hay-on-Wye trip. It's been alright though, it's nice and compact. Like at the start I was a bit wondering, you know, curious where everything is, but you'll know your way eventually. was a bit of a shock to begin with. These trees are reserved.
So the steam log soaring demonstration will take place at 1:30. So that is in the steam engine. So the log soaring demonstration will be at the 1:30. So that is the 4-foot diameter blade. It's like a power rack bench, and basically it was used for lifting and the pit props, making the pit props for Welsh coal. So that's over in the steam engine. So that will be a demonstration, 4-foot diameter blade, a power rack bench, and it will be, that was used for pit props for the Welsh coal industry. So that will be at 1:30.
Did you have a look what the tea and coffee was at? I want to see what was inside there, see what else it was at.
Tea and coffee and cake.
Well, looking at it?
Are you going?
Not yet, no. No, so let's have a look at the tea and coffee, please. So just exploring this little tent viewers, the tea and coffees. Vice President. £5. Well, just wanted to see what was in there really.
Could you tell me what your email address is so I can see it?
It's on YouTube, it's live streaming now, it is, yeah.
What's your thing on YouTube?
Starvlogs UK.
Say that again.
Starvlogs UK.
Stavros?
Yeah, STARVLOGS UK. It should be the first thing that comes up when you search it. No worries. That'll be a help.
Of the barn in readiness to feed the barley straw to the cattle and put the wheat straw as bedding. And that was a regular occurrence every year. And then as the years went on, we went for big small baler, went out of use, and then we used to just hire a contractor who would come in and bale like small, big round bales. And then now we're probably talking the big square bales, D1000s, and it's a lot easier because there's no actual handling them by hand. It's all done with the tractor. So you got that international harvester. It's IH. Was a major American maker of farm and construction gear. It was like a merger in 1902. And I think the international harvester changed farming around the 1924 by releasing what they call the farm or root and crop tractor. In 1985, international harvester sold its farm division to J.I. Case, creating the Case IH, which still builds red tractors today. And now Alan is showing us the old Pikel that we would be used to haul and put the bales into the barn. So we did have in Verizon show yesterday, Alan, we did have what we call the bale tossing competition, and it was basically tossing a bale over a pole, and so we would find out who is the biggest tosser in the London, ladies and gentlemen. But that would only be tossing half a bale, not a whole bale. I used to work for, I'd say, Ball and Madley. Ball and Madley was a big hay and straw haulage company down in Madley. And I used to go down, I would be going down around Gloucester and Hereford, and I would be picking up small bale hay and small bale straw, and I'd have a lorry and a drag, and I'd have about 440 odd bales on the lorry, and probably the same on the drag behind. And I used to go up to farms in Limited, little small farms in Limited, and they would hand me the Pikel. They would hand me a Pikel, and we'd hand bore over 800 bales off with a Pikel into a little small Dutch barn or French barn. I was a lot fitter then when I was back 21 years of age than what I am now. But a lot of work. So, like you say, they're still built, the Internationals 434, well, they formed the Jane Case International, and they're still building red tractors today. It was formed, the International was formed by merging McCormick, Deering, and 3 smaller firms. And then in 1924 they launched the iconic Farmer tricycle tractor, which allowed precise crop cultivation. And then in 1950 to 1960 they expanded global production, including the British-built classics like the B250 and the B414 out of Bradford in the UK. And then in 1985 they merged with J.I. Case Company after financial restructuring took place, and then they transitioned to the broad brand line now, which is Case IH. And I can remember at home, when I was working at home, we had a little International B247 and we had a little International B434. And I think the 434 was built in Bradford from about 1966 to 1971, a little 43 horsepower, 2.5 litre 4-cylinder diesel, 8-speed transmission, and that 3-point linkage hydraulics and a 540 live PTO. The little International B-Cell 275 was a very highly successful classic utility tractor built between 1958 and 1968. It was celebrated in agricultural history as the first British-built international tractor to be widely exported to the United States. Known for its incredible durability, it featured a 50 diesel engine, an 8-speed transmission and 2-stage clutch that allowed for live hydraulics and power takeoff, or PTO. It allowed the tractor, PTO, to keep running even when the operator stopped the tractor's forward motion. A great little tractor for mowing, baling, tedding, you name it. International V275, and if I remember rightly, I think my cousin bought the tractor when my father sold up back in about 1986. So a great little tractor, the International V275 and the International 434.
Anything happened to you though? I don't think it was much of an arena, this one. It was more of a commentary sort of thing, you know what I mean? No, commentary, because it was talking about cars, military vehicles. It wasn't like in a big thing where they was driving around it. There you go. Something on. Sorry, Alan. Ah! Give me these 5 minutes to do it. Right then, viewers, so we can be wrapping up in a little minute. This little broadcast.
Shout out to Mr. David Hoppy and the team here at the Basketball Hall for all their efforts. It's to see us all, everybody here today. So thank you, David. Really appreciate that. A fantastic site for this new venture. For any musicians and singers, don't forget every Wednesday evening from 8 PM to 11 PM, the Basketball Hall hosts Bob Evans Acoustic Music Night. All come, everybody's welcome. So that's on every Wednesday evening from 8 to 11. Hosts Bob Evans Acoustic Music Night. All everybody welcome. Yeah, but thank you, David, for this fantastic venue. So again, we've got Alan Owens, who just loosed another bell. Alan is rolling it up with his little Fortune Major and a PZ hay bomb. So Andrew Meredith is there. He used to be at the Glyn. He used to be he used to do this on a regular occasion. But never got to do any bale bumping because he always used to go do some painting, so get out of it. So Alan Owen is there, beautiful, lovely to see Alan in a blue tractor. He's rolling it up with a PZ hay bomb.
Trying to get these cars in here, I think. We'll just need so parked so separately, viewers, so but we'll have the right view, you know. I'm going to put a bit of me, a bit of the
So
graphic in.
basically, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Andrew Meredith did when his father was failing. He used to sit down and hide behind the bell. That's what he did. Got away with any amount of bell bumping.
I don't know, I'll try and get the best angle views because I need to have a good one of all the cars in, but like I said, it's incredibly hard work. Just go by here. Try that one, I'll try again up here just to have a good run. Again. Thumbnails, everybody, is just as important as the show.
I was walking through the tractors and I see the wonderful Ford County.
See what
you know, the Ford County.
Couldn't it? Look at that.
Specialised four-wheel drive and crawler.
Yeah, that's the steel house.
Tractors built by the County Commercial.
Alright, let's have a look now.
Cars of Fleet Hampshire in England in 1948.
Right, back camera.
They used were Ford and Ford power units, famous for equal size
I can't see the display.
and rear wheels. Exceptional hillside stability and heavy duty agricultural and industrial performance. You see a lot
Austin
of
Allegro behind oh right, yeah.
Up on the hills ploughing. It started by brothers Ernest and Percy Tapp in 1929, initially converting Ford trucks, and they built their first crawler conversion on a Fortune Major in 1948. They introduced the four-wheel drive models featuring four equal size wheels in the 1950s and 1960s, providing superior traction compared to the standard two-wheel drive tractor. Unfortunately, in financial trouble in the 1980s, halting mainstream production by 1983. Well, the speciality of forest units continued briefly later on. As I can say, this design was they utilised equal-sized large agricultural tyres, front and rear, with a lower centre of gravity, making them legendary for steep hill work. They were powered by that rugged, dependable Ford industrial and agricultural diesel engine, ranging from the 4-cylinder units to the powerful 6-cylinder units. Widely used in heavy farming, road maintenance, snow ploughing and forestry work across the UK and North America. So we have notable models, the Super 4 County 754, the County 1124 and 1164, and we have the County 1474 and 1884. I was looking on the website and meticulously restored 1982 County, 1474 short road, shattered all records by selling for a staggering £213,400. That was the record for
So we're gonna go drink now, viewers, and then we'll wrap it up this afternoon for the journey home. I was going to get slush puppy. They've got any slush puppies. I'll have like a freezing can of Coke there. Got a Pepsi Max, I'll tell you this.
Can I have a can of Pepsi Max?
No, then Pepsi normal.
You don't do Pepsi normal?
Anything with sugar? Anything with sugar in it?
No, but normal Tango.
Yeah, Tango.
Tango will be alright, yeah, I've got that, yeah.
I don't want that, just a normal Tango.
Alright.
I've got sugar in it, I can't have no zero sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, grapefruit we got.
That's fair enough. That's it, thank you.
Cheers. So with sugar, everybody had to have a normal Tango. It's better than nothing really. Don't mind Tango. Freezing, no, it's good. So yeah, I mean, we've advertised the event now. We advertised it all. Just gonna put the camera on me now. So then, viewers, if you have enjoyed our coverage here at Hay-on-Wye vintage show, can't quote me on that because I ain't 100%, but it's a vintage something show. Anyway, here at Clyro Court. So hope you have enjoyed our live stream here this afternoon, and I hope you might come next year when there's an event like this in the future. For what it was, it's really good. You know, you got cars, tractors, albeit not much stage action, but you've got the commentary, so you know, they still get some history, don't you, you know? But yeah, like I keep saying over here, my opinions don't matter. It's whether yours has to count, you know? So then for the avoidance of doubt, you won't be disappointed if you did choose to arrive yourself. Right, so I'm going to go up now. So we are going to sign off, everybody. We are going to go now. Yeah, been really good. It's been really good to come out again this morning to show you this event in Hay-on-Wye, just how rural it is. And I hope I've done a good job. I hope I've done a good job advertising it. I hope I've done a good job for you watching it. So until tonight 8 PM, everybody, for a brand new video. Stay safe, keep well, and have a lovely